as many big ones here, but they are stacked in there. Oh yes, no, that's the same size. Oh, not as big. Look how fat he is though. Oh, so mighty. Look at that. Look at that tub. Got both of them. And they are getting their feed bag on. Gorgeous, look at that. There's a fat one right there. You know, we talk about rod and reel all the time. Obviously, you got to have a reel that's going to be able to cast the lure really well, but some people get, and this happens to me a lot, I get consumed with, hey, the water's kind of stained, I can get away with throwing 17 or 20, and then you got two reels that are the same thing, and you realize how much smoother 14-pound test is when throwing a light crankbait. I mean, you get up to that 17 and 20, that's what you want when you're around really, really big fish and heavy cover. But if that cover's not real heavy and it's just this sparse eelgrass, I can rip out of it, I can fight these fish, you know, and really take my time with them. We had that one big fish we really took our time with and caught it, but that 14 was really the deal. Not only does it allow that crankbait to run softer, it's going to allow your cast to be a lot more effortless, and you're not going to have that big thick line coming out of those guides.
This segment of Timmy Horton Outdoors was presented by Profound Outdoors, above and beyond. This is Timmy Horton Outdoors, brought to you by TH Marine, from trolling motor to transom, and by North Alabama, a dash of the unexpected. Today's equipment and conditions log is brought to you by Bass Mafia. Innovation is our foundation.
Taking a look at our Bass Mafia tackle log, you know, we get a lot of feedback from our viewers, and one of the favorite things they'd like is our tackle log. You don't want to be outguessing, and to be able to know the exact products to get to help you be a better angler and be a better crankbait angler is so important. What we've got is the White Ice 2 Timmy Horton edition. This is a medium heavy action rod, and we talked about this out here filming today. This is a little bit of a stiffer rod, except for the very end. That softness is what you need to not lose those fish near the boat, but you got enough backbone to rip it out of the grass. And you've seen us doing that over and over, ripping that lure out of the grass, and that's a lot of times when those bites would happen. Now, we had this on a Team Loose Custom Pro 8-3-1. If I'm fishing shallow running crankbaits, I like the high speed. I can slow it down as much as I need to, but if a fish is coming to the boat running at me, or I get grass or make a cast where the line gets wrapped around the hooks, I can get it back in quickly and just be a lot more efficient with that high speed 8-3-1. And again, I love the wind grips on this. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I went to 14-pound test out here fishing today, and just giving a little bit more action on the crankbait, and just seemed to work really well. Not around a whole lot of big heavy stumps or anything like that. So the big thing is just using it and ripping it out of the grass, and that 14-pound Bass Pro Shops XPS fluorocarbon worked perfect. Now, the big key was the Azuma Claud Hopper. This is the Aztec color. You can see we've got the trocar hooks on there. And I've got two number 5s. That is the perfect setup for this Claud Hopper, is put those two number 5 trocar hooks on there. It worked really well. I want to show you guys one more thing that you've absolutely got to have anytime you're crankbait fishing. You hear us talk about this a lot, but I want to show you guys how simple this is and easy to work. You can see that it's only about 6'3". It sits in your rod locker, sits perfect, put it in the boat. I actually leave it strapped down on the front of my deck, or back here where the net goes on the Z21. That's just a great place that I keep it strapped down. This thing telescopes out. So you got to think, all right, we're fishing this Claud Hopper. I've got one that really runs true, that's catching them. I don't want to lose it. This one is cool. You know, this bait's not going to go deeper than 9 foot, so I can just telescope it out one level. Now I've got it out to 10 foot. and I can get it out to that level. Now, if I'm throwing the big Z-Boss 20s, the big Z-Boss 25s, and look how easy this is. It's just a cam action. Now, it's completely solid. It's not going to collapse on you. 18 foot tall, and you're going to be able to get them loose. But watch how quick this is to stow away. Just boom, cam action, pull it down, tighten that part, loosen that part, turn it back, and it's ready to go. Let's get back out on the water.